Monopoly 2.
True.
That is indeed true. Nigel Mansell's World Championship Racing.
True.
That's indeed true. Raging Dragons.
False.
That is indeed false. It's Blazing, and that is time.
Very well done.
Nice one, Ads. Well
Jeez.
I'm so proud.
Monopoly 2, who knew?
That was a
I'm really
complete stab
disappointed
in the
the
dark.
Big Bad Beetleborgs one isn't real.
Monopoly used words that.
Monopoly 2 was actually released for the SNES.
Nice.
Really?
Dang.
Yeah, it was one of those things where I was looking at it going, if I put Monopoly 2, people are going to think that I made that one up.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the thing, it was one of those ones, it's like, oh, come on, Monopoly 2.
Garlips.
This is totally udders. This is totally udders. This is totally udders.
Did you have a game selection criteria, or was it completely arbitrary?
It was completely arbitrary. Anything and everything could be udders.
We're always saying it. We're always walking around saying, this is totally udders.
This is totally udders.
How did they kick you out of the store, or how did they ban you?
Excuse me, sir. We've had some reports and some complaints about your presence in the store. I'm afraid you're going to need to leave immediately. Please don't make this any more embarrassing than it already is. Several people have already ended up saying, what are udders? And you've explained in great detail what cow udders are. No one asked you to, but you just carried on. So we're going to need you to leave.
Was your response, this is totally not udders?
This is the opposite of udders.
How old were you?
I was at least 25.
See him doing that! That's the problem!
As always, we start the show with Game Sharks. Teams, I'm going to present you with a question and you need to give me the right answer for a scrumptious point. Adrian's team, what replaces the Yoshi Sphinx head on the course Dry Dry Ruins if a certain racer is used in Mario Kart Wii? Is it a Mii head, Reggie Fils-Aimé's head, or a Goose head?
If it was Reggie Fils-Aimé's head, it would be his head as a Mii head, right? So that makes me think it's not going to be that, because otherwise it would also be A. So I'm sort of veering towards A, because I know that you can play as Mii's.
You can.
Wii.
Yeah.
So you can unlock costumes for them. You can have your Mii in a Princess Peach dress. I will admit that I've done that several times. So I know for a fact that that's doable. But I never noticed a change on that course.
My kid plays
funny.
the game a lot. I feel like I've seen a Mii head on the course. I don't know if it's that specific course, so it's why I'm leaning.
Yeah, I was out of the three. I was thinking it was between that and the goose for me. And like the idea of having a goose there.
I like the idea of a goose.
A goose is funny, but there's never been like a goose in the Mario universe.
So it's more likely to be the me.
It doesn't feel thematically correct.
No, I just like Untitled Goose Game and honking and being a bastard. So that's why.
If it was Reggie Fils-Aimé's head, what character would make Reggie Fils-Aimé's head appear? I just can't think of anybody in the roster.
I don't even know who it is, to be fair.
Oh, he was the president of Nintendo America at the time that game came out.
Oh.
And I'm not going to interfere with your decision-making process, but he was front and center in a lot of their material at times, so
And
it is a bit devilish.
He was also well known for the phrase, "My body is ready."
And no Johns.
I'm gonna leave it up to you guys.
I mean, I'm feeling A.
I'm feeling A as well. That was my initial.
I'm less sure, but I'm now feeling it. I'm still feeling it.
We go A. Let's go A.
Yeah, let's go A.
Locking in A, and I am incredibly disappointed to tell you that you've gotten it absolutely correct. Of course it was a me head. This was triggered when you raced as a me on any of the courses, and it ended up having effects on several actual other courses where they would end up replacing some of the assets with me's.
That explains why I remember seeing it on more than just one course.
They were on a few one. Luigi Circuit was another area that could end up having the me's replace certain assets. So that means that the me's are part of some horrible time travel accident, only brought about into the Mario universe when summoned via time hijinks. Curse you, Lonk! Three, two, one. Sonic Riders Ride the Hog.
False.
That is indeed false. Alt F5.
False.
That is indeed false. X-Men 2 Clone Wars.
False.
True.
That's actually true. Banana Brothers.
False.
That is indeed false. Hyper Light Bifter.
False.
Oh,
It is indeed false. It's Drifter. Time Stalkers.
True.
True.
That's indeed true. Planet Zoo.
True.
true.
That's indeed true. 99 Nights 3.
False.
False.
That's indeed false. Mouthwashing.
True.
That's indeed true. Castlevania Dracula X.
True.
False.
True.
That's actually true.
Oh, okay.
The Illusionary Tales of Lloyd Bifflesby.
True.
That's actually false.
The Lloyd Biffleby's thing is his thing. He
No.
always puts it in.
No, it sounds British as fuck. That's not true.
One of these days there'll be a Bifflesby, and you will biff yourself. Wishing you said yes.
In which case, he will have played such a long con that all I will be able to do at that point is applaud.
So, which sold more? Pokemon Diamond and Pearl for the DS or Pokemon X and Y for the 3DS?
I want to say Diamond and.
Hello there, welcome on in. It's another Wednesday, and you're with me, Mr. Matt Internet, as we attempt some more Wheel of Struggle. Fallout 3, pencils. Welcome on in. Hopefully you're all doing most excellently this evening.
Hey, let me get one too. Let me hold one. Yeah, you get that right there. What the dog doing?
Thank you for the What the Dog Doing, and welcome on in to Garlip's Dekiev and Adrian's Revenge. It's glorious, it's so beautiful. I'm guessing that's about Dekiev, which is perfectly. 2 Mr. Matt streams in 1 week. It's truly interesting times. Well, I'm glad you brought up that we've already streamed it once this week because, well, Monday's stream was a bit of a mess, okay? Bye, Slaver. Bye, Slaver. I'm sure they're absolutely fine. Don't worry. Go check in the big house. I'm sure they're absolutely fine. They have not ended up being horrifically blown to pieces. Because that's how bodies work in this game. 2 pencils, yes! We're on the board! We're on the board! Pencil. That's it, kids! Out into the wastes! Be free! Well, if you kids are going to be alright. Jesus Christ, it's Bobby time again. Got some more survivors. Hello, where are you? Jesus Christ, casually with a rocket launcher. Just horrific scenes. I can only apologise for the actions that took place on Monday. There were some horrific things that took place, and I can only apologise for those things that ended up happening. But they've happened now. We've chased the children out of the area. We've slaughtered small areas, all in the pursuit of pencils, okay? All in the pursuit of pencils. But let's have a quick look at our objectives list quickly. As you can see, we've got 2 ticked off at the moment, and that's great. We've got 2 things ticked off. However, there was a slight issue, and I didn't realise this until I was like playing, and I ended up going, I swear you could drop things out of your inventory. It was like one button. It turns out that if you start Fallout 3 on the PC and then attach your controller, the game won't let you drop stuff. It just won't. Fallout 3. You continue to impress me all the time. You really do. We could be playing New Vegas, okay? But we are playing Fallout 3. You should have seen you trying to drop and grab. I am looking forward to that. Creepy Cam, your night is complete. I'm so glad that the Creepy Cam has completed your night, Becky. So, we should probably get on with things. To be fair, most games I try to do because I have to connect a controller before opening. It's madness having to end up making sure that everything is working. In fact, yesterday I ended up loading up Picayune Dreams, which is I should really stream that game because I love the way that it runs. And I get a message from my mother, and she ends up saying, you know, something's gone wrong with my controller on Stardew Valley. And I had to frantically go over there and try and figure out what the hell had happened. So, controller issues seem to run in the family at the moment. It's joyous. I did fix it in the end, so she's now able to play Stardew again in her preferred method of using a controller, because for accessibility, some people just prefer a controller. That's just how it goes. It's just how it goes. I also struggled dropping items. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad that I'm not alone. I've got good company on this. But speaking of good company, I should probably switch over to the game. And let's end up getting sure. Well, let's turn up the audio first on this, because I turned it down so I don't have to keep hearing it in the background. About there should be fine. I think that will be good. Right, so if I press continue, I need to go onto live split and get ready to end up splitting. Right, here we go. Right. Press continue. There we go. Split. There we go. Timer's going. Right. First things first, let's see if we can actually dump items. Yes! We can. We can dump items. Right, so what we need is... There we go, a plunger. Where's the plunger gone? Game's running a bit choppy today.
Hello again, America. America. This is John Henry Eden, your
Wait,
president.
wait.
There are some things
Ah, there it is.
to talk about, if that's all right. I've been thinking quite a bit lately.
Well, I guess that was the stolen plunger.
All relate to
Wait, come on. There we go. In the sink you go.
inescapably American. I am referring,
There.
of course, to
Perfect.
our great national past.
Perfect.
So it had been.
Oh, well, at some point, mate. Don't you worry. Right.
Devastated by atomic war.
So let's stand here and then drop our items that we need. So a fork, a knife, a red plate.
The sun is warm.
I can dump.
On the horizon,
Pick a new Dream Vegas. It really should have been. I can dump. It's great. What a new world we live in. Right, so one fork.
capital congressmen. Their purpose? To make you, dear America, revel in the joys of sport
A plate.
and sunshine. If only for an afternoon.
Not under the table. On the table.
What if the capital congressman could live again?
It's not the right way around, but it's fine. Don't you worry, I will seek medical attention, mate. I will seek medical attention. Don't you worry. You don't need to worry. I'll get a little nap. There we go. And that will heal. That will heal.
This country will live again. For now, my America.
Right, so at the moment, our total is 95 pencils in there. So we're at 95. Right. Wow. Right, so that was where we were, Paradise Falls, and we ended up massacring everyone there. And there was a little lamplight. We'll travel to the school and we'll go north to Big Town. Just got to keep my little beady eyes out, just in case Garlips has been sneaky and popped a couple of pencils somewhere. Now, if you're wondering, if you're watching on a VOD or something, and you're wondering what the hell is going on, this is all in aid of the Wheel of Struggle. It's a gaming group where you have to play challenges over a 2-week period, usually with 5 hours as your time limit on the game. But that can vary. This time, we've got to do some fun little challenges of finding pencils. That'd be a lot of fun. No, I don't want to shoot his arse off. Oh, you got a bit of health on you, haven't you? Just in case. No, he doesn't have a pencil on him. Brutal. Thank you for popping the link in there, Garlips. Thank you so much. That was a very handy thing for you to do. Let's check these boxes just in case they've got pencils. Nothing. 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 Big bunch of empty crates. Tremendous. Tremendous. You can't pin it on mobile. Oh, brutal. I can see if I can. There you go. Oh. Manually unpinned. Or at the end of the stream. There we go. Yes, hopefully everyone is doing good. Hopefully everyone is enjoying the week so far. Hopefully that your things that you wanted to do are going well. Ah.
Greetings, dearest America. This is your president, John Henry Eden. Let's chat, shall we?
Let's not pretend that we did.
Poverty, greed, violence, destruction. Indeed, the very seat of the federal government, Washington, D.C., has been reduced to what is now known as the Capital Wasteland.
It's almost as if a nuclear explosion had happened, mate, didn't it? And people went, oh, it's the capital, and now it's a wasteland. Don't worry, I'm not going to do the Wonder Glue thing. Don't worry, that's not happening tonight. You don't need to worry about me singing Wonder Glue.
Echelons of power. We put our trust, our faith in half-wits. Our intrepid leaders had everything they wanted. Power, wealth, and it made them lazy, America. Oh, yes, and laziness breeds stupidity.
Hey, folks, have you got any pencils?
I will not make the mistakes of my predecessors. When John Henry Eden builds a country, he builds it to last.
Folks, have you got any pencils for me? I just need some pencils.
Don't you, my darling America, deserve that? Don't you deserve a future free of war and fear and terrible uncertainty?
Well, I think I've gone the wrong way? The long way round.
Of the United States, you have my solemn pledge that I will never rest until we have what we deserve. A place to truly call home. So remember.
Hey, who are you?
Conclave is working around the clock to return this country.
Right. What do you want?
We're not sniffing glue. Unfortunately not. We're not sniffing glue this evening. Last night on shift and I get to avoid Sonic Fighters for a week. Beautiful. Yeah, sadly we're not sniffing glue tonight. May I talk to you about our Lord and Saviour, Senior Pencils?
Well, you can never be too careful. Be warned, it's not safe here. Super mutants. Come in.
Okie dokies, mate. Found our way to Big Town.
Hey, don't get any bright ideas about trying it. Well, we've... Yeah.
And now, one of my inspirations.
Keep it...
From the mouth of your president.
Yeah, if only the super mutants ended up having, you know, the same development they had in Fallout 2, you know? We followed an idiot, and now we've ended up having to deal with our consequences. Alright, no pencils around in here. Disappointing location.
Someone new in town? You weren't from Lamplight.
Come on, you gotta have some pencils for me, please. Also, it's interesting that we can just nick whatever we want from here. None of these items are owned. But in an area where, you know, there used to be people. Oh, no, 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 they're definitely coming back, even though you just blew their brains all over the floor. Genius. It's almost as if it wasn't on your map for a reason. I know, but considering you put the other objective, you put the little one there. We have to do nonsense for them. I think I can get into Little Lamp right now that I've released their mates. I don't know where Huffy's gone. The bloke who huffs glue. He was following me at some point and then he's gone. Kids, I literally released your friends.
Watch it. Unless you've got Sammy in the...
Mate, I've released them. I released them. Useless. Yeah, Sticky died on the way. No one's really mourning it. Well. Alright, fine, I'll get out. I'll take a few more steps and then it's suddenly okay for me to fast travel. There we go. Am I sure? Yeah. I blew up, basically, lots of places are now completely destroyed. It's fine. Load of pencils on the outside.
This is President.
Hello.
And you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of America.
Right. We'll need a Deathclaw hand. There we go. Oh! Oh, meet the children southwest of Paradise Falls. All right then. Come on, fella. Ah. Ran out of space to turn back. Alright, let's try a different weapon. Something a bit more precision. Let's see if this ends up being a little bit more handy against these buggers. Cool. Cool. Flying Deathclaw. Right. Do you have a hand? Yes! There we go. Quantum, beautiful. 7 pencils, that's exactly what we want to see.
This is Enclave Radio.
Nikola Tesla and you, a mini nuke, bobblehead for endurance, and a pencil. Get in. Right, so that's some good progress. That's some more pencils. Actually, I should probably also create a secondary slot as well. Well, a third slot for it now. A third slot. Deathclaws can fly. That's canon.
Wow, I didn't realise that it's now canon that Deathclaws now fly. Right. Oh, when enemies are nearby, we can't travel. Oh, there's one right here. Hello there! That's it, you better run, sunshine. Ah, you arsehole. Right. Oh, we're in active danger already. Ah! Alright, let's start by sneaking outside. If we're sneaking already, then maybe we won't get detected and then we can get a critical strike. No, I'm not trying to... Fine, you really don't want me to do the hotkey version, do you? You just want me to use this one? Right. Give that a quick read. Might as well bung one of them on. one, okay?
Your duly elected representative. Of course, when the time comes, when my term is up, America will be free to elect a new president. And that person will have our full faith and confidence to carry our collective values forward. Democracy.
Beautiful.
Dear America. Democracy now.
You want some as well, do you? Where's your mate Ron Stoppable, huh? What's the sitch? A bullet. That's how we do it Kim Possible style, alright? I don't know if Kim Possible style is still a style, but, you know, it could be. Let's have a look. Chessboards. I suffer similar fates, you know. What's the three dog doing? Hey, can I get a Nuka-Cola? Hey, can I get one too? What the three dog doing? But truly, what is the three dog doing? I mean, three dog just sort of sits in his little tower, presenting a little radio show. That's about it. Oh God! I'm probably aware I could have fast traveled at a much sooner point, but I was like, nah.
And now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president.
Oh, it's some raiders. You have a great day. Oi! I was content to leave you alone. Raiders, it's ridiculous. Can't believe it. No, can't fix Lincoln's repeat with anything we've got here. Is there anything else we can get rid of? I'm just painfully aware that I'm running out of ammo for this at the moment. But you don't need much for shots like that. Alright. Looks like a 44% chance. Oh! You didn't get the bit that we wanted, but at least you got something. Nah, not got enough health. Well, not enough AP. That was your fucking head, love. That was your head on bullets. That was your head on bullets. Yeah, we can grab that for the minute. Actually, we'll grab everything and then we can repair it and potentially have some stuff to sell. And then buy some more bullets. Where was Matey's corpse? Well, there's a bit there. I promised I wouldn't go evil tonight, but look what I've done.
Hello again, America. This is
The slow descent into madness continues.
There are some things we should talk about, if that's all right. When I was a child,
There was a double Sag. There we go. Yes, indeed. Sausage Sean now supports new quoting positions and new quoting features.
growing up in rural Kentucky, I had the best friend a boy could hope.
Now powered by Stream Chat AI.
Oh, the adventures we had.
And Stream Chat AI, of course, is a wonderful project put together by Tater and Handsome Strife. And Handsome Strife, of course, works together with Garlips on Bad Run Club. It's crazy how interconnected all the products and things and services are across all of the wonderful things that we do here. No pencils on any of them. Useless. Useless is what they are.
America's children live in a terrifying, meaningless existence. There is no hope, no happiness.
I'll have to dig out some shotguns soon to repair this shotgun.
Right now. From this moment onward, the children of this great nation are its highest priority. The Enclave will restore every American school, reinstate every youth program, and offer counseling and financial assistance to any family. We will match up the destitute, orphan children of the capital wasteland with qualified, eligible adults. We will rebuild America as it was. As it the values of our past shall be the foundation of our future. We've got a part now, you and I. But don't be sad, America. The Enclave is working tirelessly to rebuild this great nation, so you don't have to. Until we meet again, this is your president, John Henry Eaton, signing off.
It's your president, John Henry Eden, doing something I don't know. Just don't investigate too closely, okay? I'm sure nothing's wrong. Right, this is shady. I've got to go and find some kids. Evil tonight? What? Did I check their buttholes? Oh my goodness. The evil option is always the better option at the end of the day. Like, well, I say always the better option. It's better usually in games because it's a lot more fun. I mean, if you've played Mass Effect as a total dickhead, it's so much fun. Kicking people out of windows, yay! To be fair though, on the Paragon playthrough, I still kick people out of windows. It was just funny to do. Oh yeah, no, I'll do all the things that the council wants. Yeah, definitely. Just after I kick this dude out of a window. Whee! Oh. Must affect my surroundings. At the moment, I'm going insane from the fact that I can't seem to actually find these kids. Here we go, is it? No. If I have to actually head into this area, I'm not going to be happy about it. Looks like we're going to have to head into there. Oh no, there they are. Hello, kids.
Man, that sure was something. You're pretty brave, Mungo. We can make it from here, no problem. But you watch your back. Those slaver assholes aren't going to forget about you.
Oh no, are they?
If you ever go to little lamplight, I'll tell Mayor that you're okay, and he'll let you in. Okay, Mungo?
Fantastic, thank you.
Talk about government, shall we?
Done. Right.
Specifically, your government here, America. The Enclave. Just who is the Enclave? Why, now that's simple. The Enclave is you, America. The Enclave is your sister, your aunt, your friend, your neighbor. And well, yes?
Yes, this thing we're putting together is the community that you've already gotten established. We're just reassessing it and making it ours.
Our great democracy. So, as your president, I am the voice, I am the heart and soul.
You again?
Well, I guess they've not gone back yet.
Heart and soul of America.
No, you're not going to let me wait. Oh.
Can we hope to reach our full potential? The way we were before the war. Whole, beautiful.
6 pencils. Yes.
One Enclave, one America. Now and forever. But for now, we must part. Restoring the greatest country in the world to its former glory, well, that takes time, even for the Enclave. Till next time.
Nothing in the cash register.
John Henry Eden signing off.
No, you didn't hide any in there. Actually, we can get a metro ticket for some apparent reason. Oh. Always handy to have. A load of ammo. That's always nice. I don't know why I'm picking up boxes of detergent. What am I picking up boxes of detergent for?
I'm President John Henry Eden, and you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of warmth and reason in this cold, unreasonable world.
Well, the kids will get there at some point, so I think I should probably move on to another area whilst they make their way eventually over to there. Enemies nearby? Oh. Oh, it's a Protectron. Oh no, he's spotted me. Oh no. It shouldn't die. Right, so let's head over to the SATCOM array. Can't get enough of those sugar bombs. Thank you, Sausage-tron, for blocking them. Hello, kids. Hello. Oh, hello. How is everyone doing today? Oh, look at all these new friends.
That's right, America. Before we were devastated by atomic war, each state had its own professional baseball team. And on the horizon, they appear like knights of yore, armed with their name. Revel in the joys of sport and sunshine. Now, ask yourself this. What if the Capitol Congressman...
Ooh, Salisbury steak.
What if they could compete with baseball teams from Pennsylvania or Maryland? Put your faith in John Henry Eden.
No, it should be good.
And baseball will live again. Comfort, recreation, health
I don't know why, but this game from a couple of years ago, you know, over 10 years ago now, I don't know why, but there's just something that's just resonating. I don't know what it could be. I don't know what it could be.
Restoring the greatest country in the world to its former glory. Well, that takes time, even for the hungry. Until next time, this is your president, John Henry Eaton, signing off.
At least for these guys that they ended up having some, like, you could... It's done now. It's done now. Oh, welcome back. Oh, welcome on in, Pixel Portable. Well, I thought it's nicer to ask how everyone is before I end up blasting, you know? I may be blasting a second afterwards, but I did ask. I was nice. Some shotgun shells, that's handy. What we are doing here tonight, Pixel Portable, is we are hunting for pencils, which I just saw a pencil. Yes, we got a pencil. None up his hole. We've got to try and find as many pencils as we can with our
sausage. Welcome, Pixel Portable. Did you know 87% of sausages prefer to dance when welcome? It's a fact.
Did not know that. Thank you, Sausagetron. Thank you, Sausagetron. Beautiful. That's exactly what we need. More pencils. But every time we get some pencils, it's a delightful time for us. We're happy. We know that we're getting closer and closer to success. Of maybe potentially getting some points. I'm not making top 10 on this. Like, I know that that's not happening. Like, a top 10 finish is not likely to happen here. No, can't search those bodies. Things like that are the reason why. Pencil. Pencil. A red plate if you haven't got one already. No more hidden around? No? Alright, well let's head on up then. I still can't believe I got rid of that named weapon like an idiot. 5 pencils, beautiful. Oh, hello. Whoa! Only 18 on the head. Got a better chance on the right arm. Let's fire a few shots on the right arm. Hopefully you're all doing most excellently this evening. Ruh-roh. Pause timer. Oh no. Right, so let's quickly catch up with chat whilst I end up getting ready to go and restart Fallout 3 again. Right, I probably shouldn't have got off on chat. No, it's fair. It's right, you can say other things. The only things that you can't say are pencils. Those are the only ones you can't say. Right, give me 2 secs. I am just going to go and quickly restart Fallout. So give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to chuck you on break whilst I do that. So now, here is where some speculation begins. Speedbangers 23 was held on the 3rd of June 2023. A few purchases of Sausage Hunter took place around this time, with the price even being lower at 22p. What a deal! 4 snails! Less than a week after Speedbangers 23, the price skyrocketed to £24.99. £24.99 for 7 levels and 4 snails.
Final Fantasy VII was the first Final Fantasy game to feature what? The fire spell, blood, or the ability to save?
I'm pretty sure I know what this is.
It's never a bad thing to say I know much more about Mario Kart.
It's okay. We're good at both. We can do both. It's between A and B, obviously. I wanted to say that I don't think there's a fire spell in Final Fantasy VII. Is it called fire? This is awful because I know an awful lot of things about Final Fantasy VII, but this is a very basic thing that I should know. But no, my head's going, oh, did you know the Marlboro? Oh, did you know the Sunken Galinka plane? And I'm like, it's not helping me right now, brain.
Oh, poor brain. It's trying. It's trying its best.
It's either fire or blood. My gut instinct was blood. There's a lot of blood in Final Fantasy VII. I don't know if I saw any blood in Final Fantasy VI. However, I've not really played an awful lot of Final Fantasy VI. I feel like the fire spell is in Final Fantasy VI. So my gut is to go with blood. But I'm well aware that I've kind of fucked us here, so on my head be it.
Can I just say that I'm amused by the fact that your gut is to go with blood, because we got blood and guts here.
I think that's all I've got, Mr. Matt.
So you're locking in B?
I'm locking in blood.
You're going for the cheeky bit of claret?
Yeah.
Your gut was ever so close. And it was actually bubbling away, and it's correct. It's actually indeed blood.
It was the blood. Welcome back, everybody. Sorry about that. There was a temporary snafu with Fallout 3 there. Welcome on in, by the way. Anya Keister. Welcome on in, mate. But hopefully you're doing most excellently this evening, and hopefully the stream went tremendously well. I presume you were playing some more Metal Gear Solid 4. I was running around doing some bits and pieces before everything got all crazy. But hopefully everyone is doing most excellently. And also a proper welcome on in as well to Pixel Portal. Right. There we go. Let's switch back over to the game. And as you can see, it's working again. Hopefully it will continue to work. Ah! Nice split. Jesus! Oh, that's where you are! You little bugger! What a great way to begin. Or resume, rather. Let's just get that ready. Let's get some pencils. I was not. You were playing Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, Nosferatu style. Very nice. My D&D group kept trying to get me into Vampire the Masquerade, and I was like, ooh, that sounds interesting. And then we just all stopped playing D&D. Oh, eat some noodles. These These guys' shots are ridiculous. Oh, and there's others up there, that's why. Oh! Fuck!
You can't slay.
Thanks for that. Perfectly timed.
Greetings again, sweet America. This is President John Henry Eden.
No, not this time.
To chat, if you've got a moment. It's time we discuss something rather important. The issue at hand is...
That you're not coming down this time? Like, I'm totally prepared for you. Oh, for God's... If I step in at where... No. I'm down here. You... Alright, fine. You're not coming out.
Of course, I was elected. Sweet America. Of course. Isn't the right to vote the very foundation of a democracy? Fortunately, in the interest of national security, I'm not at liberty to discuss the details of the election. You understand? But rest assured, I am your president, because the appropriate people of this great nation decided I should be. I am
Abortion.
your duly elected representative.
Oh, my... Yeah, I remember encumbered.
Person will have our full faith and confidence and carry our collective values forward.
I'll repair that. But we can do the psycho tip.
Democracy, dear America. Democracy now and forever. For now, my America.
Yeah, let's wear a funny hat.
Restoring the greatest country in the world to its former glory. Well, that takes time. Even for the Enclave. Till we meet again, this is John Henry Eden signing off.
Right, all good, all good. Pencil Gremlin got. Thanks for that. Thanks for the clip. I thought everything was going well. Right, there's definitely nothing else in here. Any more pencils? Be careful. Right. There's no one around down there. I swear there were more victims on the other towers. I mean, raiders. Oh my god, an actual sight. The terrible zoom shooting on this. Tremendous. Tremendous. Right. Looking for a turn, looking for a turn.
Hazard time.
Bit of learn to fly there. I know, bot. I know. It's almost as if I've got some more days off this week. And thus, I could potentially go ahead and do a Matt Hazard run. Good doggy!
This is Enclave Radio with your host, me, President John Henry Eden. And now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry Eden. Straight to your heart.
It annoys me that it ends up going, no, you didn't want to end up holding it down to end up changing item, did you? You wanted to end up going into VATS, didn't you? Wii Sports voice. Nice throw! Sugar bombs. There we go. You're not running back, are you, dogs? Come on, doggy. Where are you? There you are. Right, cool. So, just got to get into another tower. Slaughter everyone inside. See if they got some pencils. Pretty regular stuff, really. Looks like we can't get into that one. That's fine. I was actually looking at the Stream Chat AI's music feature, and I was like, should probably do that. Should probably set that up. Right. So what we'll do is we'll head back to the base. Drop off stuff, do some configuration. Get some rest, and then go out and hunt some more pencils. There were pencils there from the start. Should have figured there'd be some more hidden around Megaton. Right, so that's 4 bobbleheads now. $150 pencils, right, beautiful. Right. Put that one in there, put that in there. Power fist, sort of. One, sniper rifle, and then there we go, right. Is there anything else that we need to put on there? No, but we can do quickly the stuff upstairs. Let's double check the list, just to make sure that we got it right. I can't actually read it. One fork, 1 red plate, 1 death claw hand. Yep, that's fine. We've got 1 knife, 1 fork, 1 red plate, red death claw. Well, 1 death claw hand is just what we need to put onto there, and then that's done. And we still are looking for a gnome, sexy sleepwear, And we've done the plunger, so there we go. That's done. Right. Miscellaneous Deathclaw hand. There it is. Right. Stop randomly spinning. No, that's not good enough. It needs to be on the table. Good enough. It's gently balancing on there. It's hanging on for dear life. Dinner is indeed served. Oh yeah, I was also putting weapons in here. Right. Restore some health. Random spinning is so wonderful. Mmm. Food with MF Doom.
Welcome home, madam. Good morning. Two atoms are in a bar. One says, I think I lost an electron. The other says, are you sure? To which the other replies, I'm positive.
Ha 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 ha. Kill Jester. But with Tingle time and Tingle fun, it's always gonna be wonderful. Nothing in there, nothing in there.
Hello again, America the Magnificent. This is President Eden, and I was hoping we could talk. We live in an age
I was hoping we could, but I know that it's not going to work. Just hoping. Right.
You've done so much for us. Bless you.
Thanks.
How did it come to this, America? How did your leaders,
No, nothing on there. Right. Let's go to the world map and have a look. Rivet City. We need to head there at some point. 108 we've done. Dave we've done.
incompetence at the highest echelons of power?
Deathclaw Sanctuary we'll go further into. Well, go into Little Lamplight, see if we can actually go into there. It's my money. It's my call. Kill Jester. No, we'll travel into there and hope that the kids have got there okay now. I set them free. They're fine.
When John Henry Eden builds a country, he builds it to last. The American way.
You again?
Oh, for f...
A future free of war and fear and terrible uncertainty.
I would have thought the kids would have gone there by now.
As President of the United States, you have my solemn pledge that I will never rest until we have what we deserve. A place
Well, the kids haven't gotten here.
truly call home. We've got a part now, you and I. But don't be sad.
I can only assume...
Enclave is working tirelessly.
No, oh, bugger, is the note still up? There we go, thank you.
Until we meet again, this is your present.
I forgot to re-hide it after displaying it. My worry was that I was going to do that with the flashback video, and every time I turned to the main screen it would put the flashback video back on. But no, thankfully that did not happen in this case. We survived it. Let's do Tenpenny. Let's do Tenpenny.
You can tell Tenpenny he can kiss my ass.
Beautiful, thank you for the introduction. The quest, there's nothing.
This is President Eden, and you're
That's all been done.
Enclave Radio, the voice of America.
Rescue from Paradise. So I can only assume they were still heading there. That's the only thing I can think of.
How many times do we have to go through this? You're not getting in.
I can stand here all day yelling at you through this damn speaker if I have to.
I've already told you Tenpenny won't allow zombies to live here.
Who the hell are you calling a zombie?
You're definitely not human, that's for damn sure. For the last time, no zombies allowed.
First time playing it? Yeah, I've never played a Bethesda game before. It's ridiculous. I've never played one.
I'll show you the goddamn difference. Just you wait. You'll get yours, all of you. Ah, hello. I'm really not in the mood, so leave me alone.
I thought I told you. Oh. This ain't a theme. You're not getting neat. Good. Maybe you'll fit in around here.
From the mouth of your president.
Right, there we go.
Welcome to Tenpenny Town.
Don't do anything stupid. Let's start blasting.
Evening. Edgar. Dear, one has to wonder about Mr. Tenpenny, doesn't one? I mean, we're all grateful for the tower, but the man is a...
But the man is clearly disturbed. Oh, I can't get into the generator. No. Ah, nothing. Mate, you seen any pencils around? Guess not. You look kind of nervous. I'll leave him to it. Where would you live if you... Rivet City, probably.
It'd live in Megaton, obviously. It's got a bomb, so it'd be the ultimate sausage overlord. Ooh, flop my sausage.
Okay, Sausage-tron. Not the answer I was expecting, but you know. If you want to live in Megaton, you can live in Megaton. You big fleshy creature.
All they care about is fulfilling their own selfish desires. Let's take a tally of these agitators, shall we? There are, of course, the raiders, those anarchistic ruffians who roam the wastes, preying on any and all, stealing, murdering. The so-called Brotherhood of Steel.
Hey there.
Don't be fooled by their
So, Gantz is the one who put this all together.
to the United States Army. These power-armored Boy Scouts are nothing more than common criminals with access to some antiquated technology. Criminals who have had the audacity to claim this country's most important military installation, the Pentagon, as their own personal clubhouse. And don't be
Any in the toilets? No, none in the wazers.
branded outcasts are just as dangerous, even more so being in exile. And what about the slavers of Paradise Falls? Frighteningly.
Oh, I don't think you need to worry about those anymore, mate.
And last but not least, the hideously mutated super mutants that have completely overrun the entire
Ooh, flop my sausage. My favorite guest on Low Res is definitely the one who brings the most chaos. Did you know, 87% of viewers prefer chaos over calm?
Over what? So yeah, 16-bit.
restore peace, order, and prosperity to this great nation.
Give it a rest, will you?
And those who oppose us will be removed forever.
See, you can't steal it, but you can just randomly throw it around. People don't care about that.
Herbert Dashwood. Maybe you've heard I even had a ghoul. Ah, you...
Oh. Some delicious prawns. So this is fine. This is all fine. But if you pick up one item, that's not okay.
You need to slow down and pace yourself, or you'll be old before your time, like me.
Whatever. I know your type, Darren.
Doesn't seem to be many pencils in here at the moment.
Hey there. Hello again, America the Magnificent. This is President Eaton, and I was hoping we could talk. I've been thinking quite a bit lately about something we can all relate to, something that is unquestionably
Oh.
America. I am referring, of course, to our great national pastime.
Oh.
Or so it had been. That's right, America. Before we were devastated by atomic war, each state had its own professional baseball
caviar, but what can you do?
Imagine perfect, cloudless day.
Perfect. Perfect.
And on the horizon, they appear like knights of yore, armed with bats of ash and hickory. Their name, the Capitol Congressmen. Their purpose, to make you, dear America,
Stole a pencil. The most delicious of pencils. Nothing you can do about it. It's a pencil.
Now, ask yourself this. What if the Capitol Congressmen could live again? What if they could compete with baseball from Pennsylvania or Maryland? Put your faith
Right, nothing else here.
in great America, and baseball will live again. Comfort, recreation, healthy competition, all will live again. This country will live.
Hello there.
Cut it out.
I am cutting it out. Oh, it's disappeared. Tremendous.
This great nation will be reborn, and the Enclave will be its salvation. Until next time, this is John Henry Eaton signing off.
So this is going to be more likely where he's going to have hidden stuff. Gotcha. Nothing there.
Why don't you look where you're going?
I am. Because there's a pencil there. Got any pencils for me? It's the pencil tax man.
And now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry, straight to your heart. Discipline is the soul of an army. It makes small numbers formidable, procures success to the weak.
Just throwing all the stuff around. Look, they've been drinking heavily, so I can just literally blame it on them. It wasn't me that trashed the room. It was like that when I got here.
This is President Eaton. I'd like to have a chat.
Hello.
Talk about government challenge.
But there is a quantum. Actually, I'll take all of it.
Edgar?
So I'm a little bit closer.
How is she ever supposed to
None in there.
if she's stuck in her kitchen all day?
The Enclave is your sister.
Are you
your
even
aunt,
listening
your
to
friend,
me?
your neighbor.
Oh, come on, cut it out.
Yes, the Enclave is me as well. As your president, it is
That's it. Go to sleep on the baseball bat.
to preside over our great democracy. So, as your president, I am the voice. I am the heart.
Not saving to do something incredibly evil, just saving because I just thought to myself, I haven't saved in a while, and I am throwing a load of stuff around, and this is a Bethesda game. Oh, Herbert again. Oh, there's the intact garden gnome.
One Enclave, one America, now and apart now, you and I. But don't be sad.
Nice to see you.
The Enclave is
Any pencils in here?
rebuild this great nation, so you don't have to. Until we meet again, this is your president, John Henry E.
No, nothing seems to be around. Right. Duck down. Take it easy, fella. Don't want to leave here just yet. Make 100% sure that I... Oh. Whoopsies. Yeah, you gotta go into thieving mode in this. The way that Garlips has set it out, he's specifically made it basically so it's got a thievery mode. Right, what is this?
Hey there.
What is filling the space in the middle? Phew. Nobody knows. Oh yeah, that's the door we came out of. Right.
And now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry Eaton, straight to your heart.
Mr. Tenpenny isn't taking callers. Hold on there a minute. Oh, all right, I'll let you in, but...
No, nothing in there. None in this weirdly stained bath. Shame, really. Nothing in there. You've lost karma. Sure I have. Because that's a system that is great in this.
Hello, my beautiful America.
It's under 8, isn't it? Yeah, lying congressional style. There we go.
I had the best friend a boy could hope for. My dear old dog, Honey. Oh, the adventures we had. From Knott Creek to Hagenville we roamed, carefree and courageous, irresponsible, and completely inseparable.
Lots of empty bottles.
For a little boy, the perfect existence. So, let me...
Fancy that? A visitor. I seldom get visitors. Oh, so... Rubbish! You must be... I had the great fortune to run into Mr. Burke, an absolute gem of a man. Then it was a matter of getting the right...
You got any pencils for me, fella? No?
There is no hope, no happiness. That changes right here,
What?
right now. From this moment onward, the children of this great nation are its highest priority. The Enclave will restore every American school, reinstate every youth program, and offer
Yes!
financial assistance to any family in need. We will match up
Pencils.
orphan children of the capital wasteland.
None hidden in there.
Eligible adults. We will rebuild the American family as it was.
Can't get into that metal door. None hidden up there.
Views of our past shall be the foundation of our future. And now, dearest America, we must say farewell. For there is much work to be done, and the Enclave never rests. Never. Till we meet again.
Go on, fella. Keep going round. Whoa! Alright, Alistair! Well, I guess it's the end of Tenpenny then. Thanks for the sniper rifle though, mate. Bye, Tenpenny. I'm the Tenpenny now. I've got Tenpenny's key. Oh well. That security guard who let me in is gonna be really, really miffed now.
Can I help you? Mr. Tenpenny. Unsolicited caller.
That's cool, mate. I'm sure he's doing well. And
you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of warmth and reason in this cold, unreasonable world. Hello again, America the Magnificent.
Nope, same one. I thought it was a double one.
And I was hoping we could talk. Did you know there are those amongst us?
No, nothing there. Might change the radio station, see if... Oh, there wasn't any other ones.
To anyone who can hear me. This is a high priority message. Backup is needed at our location. Any personnel listening on this frequency, please report it.
Let's take a tally of these agitators, shall we? There are, of course, the raiders. Those anarchistic ruffians who roam the wastes, preying on any and all stealing, murdering.
Hello. How was Tenpenny? Was he doing well last time you saw him? Yeah, he was doing great.
By their pseudo-nightly nonsense or supposed connections to the United
He was doing absolutely fine last time I saw him.
Our armored Boy Scouts are nothing more than common criminals with access to some antiquated technology. Criminals who have had the audacity to claim this country's most important military installation, the Pentagon, as their own personal clubhouse. And don't be fooled, America. Those who have left the Brotherhood of Steel, branded outcasts, are just as dangerous, even more so, being in exile. And what about the slavers of Paradise Falls? Frighteningly.
Right, that was a good haul of pencils there. Good haul of pencils. Hi there. Don't worry about the pencils in my pocket. Don't check how many pencils. I know that those were the pencils he wanted. But I've got...
Enclave will restore peace, order, and prosperity to this great nation. And those who oppose us will be removed forever.
Good to see
Reflect upon all I have said.
You sure you want to say that it's good to see me? Because I've kind of gone on a bit of a spree here, taking loads of keys. That's the empty suite, of course, that's the one you move into. But I should be able to open his own suite. I feel bad for Tenpenny. I think I should help him fly. Looking for a chance to save me. Nah, he's still with me, don't worry. Now he's going to learn how to fly. I literally... Oh, well. I'm guessing it's literally just for the door that gets you into here. That's it. That door or something like that. Well, either way, our work here is done. People are happy. Tenpenny's had a great time. It's such a mystery. I don't get how it's happened.
On duty can't talk. Direct your security concerns to Chief Gustavo directly.
Or whether or not I had been elected at all. To that I must answer, of course. Of course I was elected. Sweet America.
Let's head to Dunwich.
Isn't the right to vote the very foundation of a democracy? Fortunately, in the interest of national security, I'm not at liberty to discuss the details.
Let's have a little goosey round here. I'm sure this will be fine as well. Pencil, yes. Grenades and a pencil. Oh, there's some stuff in here. The question is will we have pencils?
When the time comes, when my term is up, America will be free to elect a new president. And that person will have our faith and confidence.
We'll have the right to elect a new president. I'm saying that now, but chances are I'm not going to let you. The Enclave will live forever.
For now, my America, we must part. Restoring the greatest country in the world to its former glory.
Got some ghouls in here. Hello there! I forgot I was wearing this. Forgot I was wearing that. Perfect. It's so funny how they just end up going like, yeah, I'll just let you up there. I don't understand why he's dead now, but, you know, clearly it couldn't have been you. Oh, there you are. Brains. Nothing in the desk. Nothing in there. Any more pencils around here? Oh, yeah, there was a pencil in there. Fantastic. 3 hours 15 in. Still got an hour and a bit to go. Bottle caps. More caliber rounds. Well, .32 caliber rounds, sorry.
Sweet America, this is President John Henry Eden, and I'd like to chat if you've got a moment.
Absolutely have checked everything over here, yeah.
Or more specifically, your government, dear America, the Enclave. Just who is the Enclave? Why, now that's simple. The Enclave is you.
Ah, fantastic. There's another quantum. I think that might be all the quantums we need. Thought I heard a ghoul for a second there.
As your president, it is my responsibility to preside
Perfect.
over our great democracy. So, as your president, I am the voice, I am the heart and soul of the Enclave.
No.
That is to say, I am the voice, heart, and soul of America. But only together.
Come on then.
Before the war. Beautiful. Powerful. One Enclave. One America. Now. And forever. Reflect upon all I have said, my America. Reflect and wait. Soon, this great nation will be reborn.
Human flesh, delicious. Awesome. There's somewhere. Thanks, door. Nope, nothing in there. I don't know where I'm going to be placing on the board at the moment. We'll have to do a count up soon.
Hello again, America the Magnificent. This is President Eaton.
Double check and see where I'm currently sitting.
We live in an age of poverty, greed, violence, destruction. Indeed, the very seat of the federal government, Washington, D.C., has been reduced to what is now known as the Capital Wasteland. The Capital Wasteland. How did it come to this, America? How did your leaders allow the most powerful nation on earth to die? The answer is really quite simple. Incompetence. Echelons of power.
There we go.
We put our trust, our
Right, now we can continue our search.
Our intrepid leaders had everything they wanted. Power, wealth.
Lots of bottle caps. But not the thing we're after. We're after pencils. Please, give us some pencils. I desperately require these pencils.
When John Henry Eaton built it, he builds it to last. The American way. Don't you, my darling America, deserve that? Don't you deserve a future free of war and fear and terrible uncertainty?
Until the next one that we sell you.
Of course you do. As President of the United States, you have my solemn pledge that I will never rest until we have what we deserve. A place to truly call home. We've got a partner.
Nothing there. I'll check downstairs in a minute. Nothing there. Just making sure that I haven't missed anywhere and I've gone over everything. Nothing there. No, nothing hidden up there. I'm trying to think like Garlips would think. Where would he like try and hide pencils around? Then I have to remember, I can't think like Garlips thinks. I'm not that smart. Whoa! It's doing that thing where it doesn't actually tell me the alerts. Oh, thank you for the follow, Love and Floof. Hopefully doing most excellently this evening. No, it's alright. I understand. Some people don't follow me out of preference or choice. That's cool. I completely understand that. That's absolutely fine. But it's wonderful that you're following now. Welcome on in, Flood and Floofen. Welcome on in. Welcome. 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 I am enjoying this pencil hunt so far. It is most excellently like a pencil hunt. There's a head on a desk. It's just wobbling around on the table at the moment. It's my head on a desk. Beautiful, lovely items here. Nothing on that one. Nothing in there. But is that a pencil on there? That is not a pencil. Hopefully you're doing most excellently tonight, Floofen. Love and Floofen. Floofen. LF. Multiple different names that can end up being used. Many choices. Most excellent. Wonderful times for all. Not that way. Check other directions. Locate pencils. Where pencil? Where? Where pencil? Pencil.
Hello, my beautiful
Pencil.
America. This is President Eden, and it's time we had a talk. When I was a child, growing up in rural Kentucky, I had the best friend a boy could hope for. My dear old dog, Honey. Oh, the adventure we had. From Nog Creek.
There we go. Goodbye to the glowing one. Right.
So let me ask you, America, how many of your children can say the same? How many?
Come on, where are you? You're all going to be upstairs running down. Oh, oh. Oh, fantastic. Sea of Thieves was always one of those games that I started playing a little bit, and then it was just a case of, like, I didn't have the time to really sink into it to get really, like, a lot of enjoyment out of it. So it was just like, oh, okay. Need to really give it another shot. I've got so much random stuff for it. Hello. So my weapon's completely broken? No, not tented rent. Yeah, I'll have to go do some repairs on that shortly. Yeah, we'll put the cycle ticket on. Right. That's still got loads on it, so we'll do some slashing. We'll become Butcher Pete. Or Butcher Pete becomes us. There we go. Oh! I was very fortunate that I had two separate groups of people that play it, so it's mostly an excuse to hang with people. The video game in the background is beautiful. Yeah, it's one of those things where you can just take it as seriously or not as seriously as you want it. You can just be like, we're going to have a mess around night tonight. Or mess around nights just end up happening, and then sometimes serious time happens, and it's serious raid time. Seriously time to plunder. I fell down. Right, everyone's favourite bit, the hunting for words. Oh, so we got that one.
Inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry Eden, straight to your heart. Commerce with all nations, alliance with none, should be our motto. You're listening to Enclave Radio. I'm John Henry Eden, President of the Enclave, President of America,
No.
President of your heart.
Can't be that one, can't be that one. That was even worse. It's so long since I've done these. Another dot removed. There we go. What the hell is Sausage Sean doing?
Hello again, America. This is John Henry.
Comfortably inebriated. Perfect. Wonderful, wonderful. Did you know sausages can actually fly if you believe hard enough? Power is coming. Did you know sausages can fly if you... That's the same thing! Sausage-tron, you're saying the same thing twice!
I know as to just how I came to be elected to this most illustrious office. Or whether or not I had been elected at all. To that I must answer, of course. Of course I was elected. Sweet America. Of course. Isn't the right to vote the very foundation of a democracy? Fortunately, in the interest of national security, I'm not at liberty to discuss the details of the election. You understand? But rest assured, I am your president, because the appropriate people of this great nation decided I should be.
Did you bring it? That's all you care about, Beans, Sausage-tron. Oh yeah, of course I missed you. Of course. Did you just not to sully the moment, but did you bring any beans? Like, did you bring any beans? Like,
Carry our collective values forward into the future. Democracy, dear America. Democracy now.
oh my.
Reflect upon all I have said, my America. Reflect.
I don't think it's beans in this sense. I think it's only one bean, Sausage-tron.
Nation will be reborn, and the enclave will be its salvation. Until next time, this is John Henry Eden signing off.
So it probably has an E there. There we go. What? I think... I think Sausage-tron is trying to break Adrian at the moment. Right, so that was all pointless. But it was a little bit of XP, I suppose. A small amount. Empty, empty, empty. There's something in this one. Rounds. Empty, empty, empty. Something in this one. Nothing. Garbage. Absolute garbage. What is going... I can't even understand Sausage-tron sometimes. I'm scared and terrified. And sometimes a little aroused, but it's what Sausage-tron does. Sausage-tron does the things, and I'm scared.
Let's talk about government, shall we? Or more specifically, your government. The Enclave. Just who is the Enclave? Why, now that's simple. The Enclave is you, America. The Enclave
They running up?
is your sister, your aunt, your friend, your neighbor. And well, yes, the Enclave is me as well. As your president, it is my responsibility to preside over our great democracy. So, as you know, I am the voice, I am the heart, hope to reach our full potential.
Any more of you?
We were before the war.
I've got a taste for it now.
One enclave, one America. Now. So remember, America. The enclave is working around the clock to return this country to greatness. All you need is a little patience, a little faith.
And if you don't believe hard enough, we'll know and we'll be very angry and disappointed with you if you don't believe hard enough. No, nothing over there. Do a quick sweep of this floor. No, nothing around there. Three more pencils, yes. Oh, I can't play with the skeletons. Don't even know why I'm opening that. No. Oh, something in there. Pencils, yes.
I'm President John Henry Eaton, and you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of warmth and reason in this cold, unreasonable world.
Who elected this dickhead? A nozzle, yes. For the secret objective, I'll put a nozzle on your hosel. Garps didn't tell anyone about that one. He just said I got to put a nozzle on the hosel, and then the hosel will give me the nozzle. And then with that, I'll get an extra 5 pencils. Sorry, I didn't realize your mate was there as well. I've got a bullet for him as well. Boom! Boom! Oh no. What has been generated? Wow, that is actually a powerful image. There was a lot going on in that image. What was the prompt? Please paint a meaty sausage flying through the galaxy. Beautiful. Please stop telling me sausages can fly. He really does. He really likes the nozzles.
Malcontents don't care about you. They don't care about America. All they care about is fulfilling their own selfish desires.
It's filling a horse up with wasps.
Shall we? There are, of course, the raiders. Those anarchistic ruffians who roam the wastes, preying on any and all, stealing, murdering. The so-called Brotherhood of Steel. Don't be fooled by their nonsense or supposed connections to the...
Yeah, the Brotherhood of Steel. Terrible.
Our armored Boy Scouts are nothing more than common criminals with access to some antiquated technology. Criminals who have had the audacity...
He had a pencil on him.
...country's most important military installation, the Pentagon, as their own personal...
Yeah, we'll open this door, see what's in here.
Those who have left the Brotherhood of Steel, branded outcasts, are just as dangerous, even more so, being in exile. And what about the slavers of Paradise Falls?
They're dead, mate.
The radiating ooze of underworld. And last but not least, the hideously mutated super mutants that have completely overrun the entire...
Jesus!
Lawlessness, terror, murder. They're all around us. I know. Not for long, sweet America. Not for long. Oh, no. They will restore peace, order, and prosperity to this great nation. And those who oppose us will be removed forever. Now, dearest America,
Oof, right.
say farewell. For there is much work to be done, and the Enclave never rests. Never. Till next time, this is President Eden, signing off.
Excellent. Hello, Jamie. Thank you for the weapon. I really needed that right now. Ammo and pencils, exactly what we need. Darn it. It's gonna be right up, isn't it? Right.
Greetings again, sweet America.
Hello again.
President John Henry.
You were off somewhere else, weren't you? You like shooting the legs off of ghouls so they can't run. That's a good time.
Something that is unquestionably
That's a wonderful afternoon. Oh, that was a bit of Jamie.
referring, of course, to our great national pastime, baseball. Or so it had been. That's right, America. Before we were devastated by atomic war, each state had its own professional baseball team. Imagine. A perfect, cloudless day. The sun is...
No, I don't think there's anything else.
On the horizon, they appear like knights of yore, armed with bats of ash and hickory. Their name...
No, he's not hidden anything around there. He's... Yeah. Interesting. Quickly making sure I've not missed anything on the floor. No. Well, I've got a pencil reward, so that's all good with me.
What if they could compete with baseball teams from Pennsylvania or Maryland? Put your faith in John Henry Eden, great America, and baseball will live again. Comfort, recreation, healthy competition, all will live again. This country will live again. But for now, my America, we must part. Restoring the greatest country in the world to its former glory.
Nothing over there. Cool. Let's equip the Chinese assault rifle, so we got that on.
Till next time, this is John Henry Eden signing off.
Beautiful. Here's our reward. Ooh. A fresh Nuka-Cola. Empty ones. Right, beautiful. Good little haul there of pencils. Nothing there. Ammo. Nothing else.
Hello, my beautiful America. This is President Eden, and it's time we had a talk. When I was a child, growing up in rural Kentucky, I had the best friend a boy could hope for, my dear old dog, Honey.
And it broke my heart when I had to eat that dog.
From Nog
But I had it with honey, so it didn't taste very funny. Delicious. Yeah, I think we're about done here. We've gotten a bobblehead, we've gotten loads of items. It's not going to allow us to fast travel because there's an enemy in the nearby area. Or will it? They keep disappearing. Won't know until I try. Whee! Beautiful, right. So let's do a quick inventory. And let's scrape off some of the other lists that we've got on here. So just a reminder, that's the paperwork that we've got. So one of the things we've got to do is to put a garden gnome beside the bed. So we'll do that now. And then that's not, that's off of the list. No, has it gone damaged? It's damaged. Damn it. Oh, there we go. Intact garden gnome.
This is your president, John
Right.
Eaton, signing off.
Stand up. Thank you. Right. Phew. Yeah, phew. Well. I thought the one that I picked up earlier I damaged, but no. I was going mad. Right. So, Nuka-Cola Quantum. 1, 2, 3, 4. And one more. Alright, so that should be one more there. And then I just need to go and pick up the last one. So I put somewhere. Ah, yeah, grab some. Actually, we'll just take all of that out. Alright. Little restoration, can't repair on that. Combine those two sniper rifles, silence 9mm. Sawn off. The Lincoln repeater, nope, still not in a condition that it requires repairing. Chinese chip shot pistol. The best pistol sauce you'll ever have in your life. Right, cool. None of those. Do some more repairing on these. Cool. I believe I have another one around somewhere, and I've just got to go and find it. Nuka-Cola Quantum, by the way, if you're wondering. Can pencils, so we're now up to 235 pencils. Yeah, there was a quantum somewhere, and I think it might be upstairs, but I'll double check. Once I finish waddling my way upstairs. Was it in here? Huh. I could have swore I had one spare, but I guess not. I'm going to have to go and hunt down one more. Which is no problem. We will hunt down that. We've still got just over an hour, so I reckon we can do this. It's going to be okay. There's no need to worry. No, why did I not combine things? There we go. Repair. Beautiful. Combine that. No, can't put any more on that. Alright, cool. Still haven't found the sexy sleepwear. We'll find that soon. And the weapons desk.
Greetings, dearest America. This is your president, John Henry Eden. Let's chat, shall we? Let's talk about government, shall we?
And get rid of the bulk out of mine.
Your government, dear America. The Enclave. Guess who
Don't need these, don't need that, don't need that. Do I want to keep a sniper rifle with me? No, put it away for the minute. I should probably take at least one other item, well, one other weapon.
It is my responsibility to preside over our great democracy. So, as your president,
Yeah, I think we'll take a Chinese assault rifle. Bring one of those with us. I don't think there's any others, other lockers or anything like that around in here that I could have stashed one. So I must have just misremembered and thought I'd put one in here, and then forgot that I hadn't. No. So otherwise it would be in here. Yeah. Darn. Okay, right. Well, we will go and hunt down another one. But what I am going to do is I'm going to take a quick break, if that is all cool with people. Yeah, it has paused. Oh, I'm just going to take a quick break to get a refresh of drink. Something delicious. I imagine it's going to be the Lidl's own Vimto squash, which is going to be wonderful. But I will be back with you in just a few moments after these random little things that will be happening. See you in a moment.
So now here is where some speculation begins. Speedbangers 23 was held on the 3rd of June 2023. A few purchases of Sausage Hunter took place around this time, with the price even being lower at 22p. What a deal! 4 snails! Less than a week after Speedbangers 23, the price skyrocketed to £24.99. £24.99 for 7 levels and 4 snails.
Final Fantasy VII was the first Final Fantasy game to feature what? The Fire spell, blood or the ability to save?
I'm pretty sure I know what this is.
It's never a bad thing to say I know much more about Mario Kart.
It's okay. We're good at both. We can do both. It's between A and B, obviously. I wanted to say that I don't think there's a fire spell in Final Fantasy VII. Is it called fire? This is awful because I know an awful lot of things about Final Fantasy VII, but this is a very basic thing that I should know. But no, my head's going, oh, did you know the Marlborough? Oh, did you know the Sunken Galinka Plain? And I'm like, it's not helping me right now, brain.
Oh, poor brain. It's trying. It's trying its best.
It's either fire or blood. My gut instinct was blood. There's a lot of blood in Final Fantasy VII. I don't know if I saw any blood in Final Fantasy VI. However, I've not really played an awful lot of Final Fantasy VI. I feel like the fire spell is in Final Fantasy VI. So my gut is to go with blood. But I'm well aware that I've kind of fucked us here, so on my head be it.
Can I just say that I'm amused by the fact that your gut is to go with blood, because we got blood and guts here.
I think that's all I've got, Mr. Matt.
So you're locking in B?
I'm locking in blood.
You're going for the cheeky bit of claret?
Yeah.
Your gut was ever so close. And it was actually bubbling away, and it's correct. It's actually indeed blood.
Sorry, team.
Nice one, Garlips.
This was the first Final Fantasy game to introduce a drop of claret. Final Fantasy has since been trying to lay off the red sauce, with it being used sparingly in...
That's all good, Adrian. Hopefully you enjoy your sleep. I slept once, and it was glorious, I must say. So I can understand that your requirement for that. So do enjoy the sleep. That wasn't planned, by the way. Bangers in chat. I really do need to update that. That's one of the ones that I've got to update. There's some bits and pieces that I can update on that. But anyways, thank you so much for being here this evening, Adrian. Hopefully you have a jolly good sleep and a tremendous day at work tomorrow. Do take it easy. Bye for now. Right. Bye. Right, let's go over to the game again. Let's flick on up to there and let's get live split back. Right, we will resume in 3, 2, 1. Right, so. Oh, I didn't get rid of my miscellaneous gubbins, did I? Donut. Right. I took these all out again. Is there any... Oh yeah, there's a load of aid that I can probably get rid of. Actually, these should go in the fridge. Food goes in the fridge. Which is what I forgot to do earlier. When I went through to the kitchen, I was like, oh yeah, leftovers for tomorrow's lunchtime. Forgot about that. It's pasta with a delicious sauce. I say delicious, reasonable sauce. It's a sauce. Brass Tavern. Oh, 14 pencils. Might be worth having a quick bob around Megaton quick.
Now I know. Remember.
It's time we discuss something rather important. The issue at hand is, well, my presidency. The question has been raised, I know, as to just how
No more around here.
to this most illustrious office, or whether or not I had been elected at all.
My friend.
To that I
Release
must answer,
yourself to his power.
Of course,
Feel his
I was
glow
elected.
and
Sweet
be
America.
divided.
Of course.
There shall
Isn't
be
the right to vote the very foundation of a democracy? Unfortunately, in the interest of national security, I'm not at liberty.
Would he have put some by the bomb?
You understand? But rest assured, I am your president, because the appropriate people of this great nation decided I should
to a
be.
billion stars formed from the
No, I don't think he's put any in the water.
Of course, when the time comes, when my term is up, America will be free to elect a president. That person will have our full faith and confidence to carry our collective values forward into the future. Democracy, dear America. Democracy now and forever. And now, dearest America, we must say farewell. For there is much work to be done.
Watch it, will you?
And the Enclave never rests.
Oh, the pisser. Maybe Garlops is hidden some in the toilets here? No. Oh, garbage can. Nope, nothing in there. There's a plunger if you needed one. Well, I think we might be off to Rivet City then soon. What processing plant? Maybe he's hidden some in here. Nope.
Don't even think of breaking into that.
No. Nope. Don't worry, Leo, you got nothing that I'm actually interested in. I need me pencils, mate. I need me pencils. Right, off to Rivet City then. Wrong button again. That's the one I wanted.
Can you help me? I mean...
None there.
Hold it right there. Stay... Alright, you're free to roam around, so long as you don't do anything stupid. Like, you wouldn't try any...
Hello.
Hello. Pencils. We're on the board. We've got... Ah, there's some more down here. I think Rivet City is going to be the one where there's going to be a load of pencils hidden around. So we'll head down. Before we go through to another area, we'll try and make sure that we've got as much as we can out for this one. Oh, sexy sleepwear, there we go. Right, that's another objective completed. We just need to put that on before the end of the timer. I would have thought he would have put pencils in a urinal at least once. Like, at least once I would have expected it. But nope, nothing so far. None hidden around the back of the bike. Alright. Three pencils in there, beautiful. Nothing seems to be on this floor. You can sit on a bench. That's but a knife. Don't need that.
And you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of America. Greetings again, sweet America.
Pencil.
This is President John Henry Eden. And
Pencil.
I'd like to chat
Pencil.
for a moment. I've been thinking quite a bit lately about something we can all relate to. Something that is unquestionably, inescapably American. I am referring, of course, to our great national pastime, baseball. Or so it had been. That's right, America.
That's right. All Americans love baseball. It's just a fact, okay? Don't question it.
Imagine. Perfect, cloudless day. The sun is warm, welcoming.
No.
On the horizon, they appear like knights of yore, armed with bats of ash and hickory. Their name, the Capitol Congressmen. Their purpose, to make you, dear America, revel in the joys of sport and sunshine. If only for an afternoon. Now, ask yourself this. What if the Capitol Congressmen could live again?
Take it through the Rip City.
With baseball teams from Pennsylvania or Maryland. Put your faith in John Henry Eden, great America, and baseball will live again. This area is create healthy competition. Sir. This country will live again.
Sir, you are not authorized. Please don't.
We must part. Restoring the greatest country in the world to its former glory. Well, that takes time.
We won't.
Even for the Enclave.
We won't push our luck too much just yet.
Signing off.
There's another nozzle if you need one. No. Stuff it. Alright, cool. Let's just get back into the ship then. No. The eye's just playing tricks on me. There weren't any pencils there. Flight deck. Both of these in the same place.
And now, one of my inspirations.
Checking over the planes.
From the mouth of your president, John Henry.
Because they're pretty unique.
Straight to your heart. A coward is much more exposed to quarrels than a man of spirit.
Ah, there's another intact gnome if you need one. Whoa! Criminy! Welcome on in, Quantum P1! Let me pause that for a second. There we go. As you would say, get the frick on in here. Welcome on in to Alabama's favourite son. It's Quantum P1. Thank you so much for the raid. Hopefully you're doing most excellently this evening, Quantum P1. Hopefully things are going well. Let's see, does it tell me what game you were playing? No, it doesn't. No, that's absolutely fine. I understand. Get that. Cut and run. Thank you for the raid. All good. Hopefully it was an excellent stream. And one day we will both have runs of Disney's Hercules for PlayStation on the leaderboards. Am I nice? I don't know about that, oh Streaky. I don't know. I really don't know. I just don't know, okay? But I do actually have a small compendium of things to show that I was nice in a previous stream. I mean, there's this. Hi, Slaver. This was all going well. Hi, Slaver. I'm sure they're absolutely fine. Don't worry. Go check in the big house. There was no horrible things going on in this run whatsoever. To pieces. This was from Monday's stream. Nothing bad happened. Nothing bad. But it's okay. It's okay. I'll be nice one day. Maybe. But hopefully it was an excellent stream. And enjoy the rest of your evening, QP1. Enjoy chilling out, relaxing, maxing, shooting some b-ball upside our school, you know. Let's switch on over to the game again. Let's resume the timer. I've got just under an hour. Dave deserved it. Welcome on in as well, Markman59. We've been blobby bombed. Oh god, here it comes. The destination. It's gonna strike. There it goes. So we've just got little under an hour. I've got about 4 pencils so far, so this is going well. I never max or relax outside of school. Too scared, a couple of guys will say, you're up to no good. Started making trouble in your neighborhood. Phew. Rough times, mate. Rough times. But right now, we've got about 4 pencils. We're on the hunt for pencils. If you don't know what this is in aid of, this is for the Wheel of Struggle. A competitive weekly gaming group where people decide that they really want to test their relationship and love of video games. Some people like video games. Some people don't after the Wheel of Struggle. That's just how things go. Is there anything around here? Like, please let there be some pencils somewhere. So it doesn't seem to be. I would have thought Garlips would have hidden something around here. Like, this is a perfect spot for Garlips to hide stuff. But there's nothing there. Am I flying? I bloody am! I can fly! What a world. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hacks, but it looks like I have. Like, I don't know how. I don't know how I've done this, but somehow I hacked and I was able to fly. Right, we've got the pencils out of here. Hey there. Hey there. No, let's just take us back out of here. We'll have to go down a lower level. We've got the sleepy? The sexy sleepwear, so we can end up marking that one off at the end of the challenge.
President John Henry Eaton, and you're listening to Enclave Radio.
President. Oh, cheeky sod. There's another plunger. Has he hidden pencils here? He has! Get in!
This is President Eaton, and I was hoping we could talk. When I was a child, growing up in rural...
I spoke as a child. When I was a child, I thought as a child.
Oh, the adventures we had. From Nod Creek to Hagenville we roamed, carefree and courageous.
No, nothing there.
What are you looking at?
I don't know, mate. You'll have to describe yourself to me, because I don't know what you are. You could be some beans with a pair of legs. I don't know.
How many of your children?
You're in the rivet city.
How many of this nation's youth are truly happy?
Take.
Truly carefree. Well,
Bonesaw. Right, you're a doctor, so you must have some pencils somewhere.
America's children live in a terrifying,
You don't have pencils. What is going on with you, mate?
no happiness.
This is a medical.
That changes right here, right now.
I'm not going to disturb them.
The children of this great nation.
Why do people keep thinking I'm going to disturb them?
The Enclave will restore every American.
I cannot believe it. The disrespect from these people.
And offer counseling and financial assistance to any family in need. We will match up the destitute.
I'm not entering VATS to fire. I just wanted to switch to my shotgun. Not for any threatening reasons, folks. Not for any threatening reasons. Don't you worry. Yes, more pencils. Stop trying to push me around so I can pick up this bobblehead. There we go. Nothing in those. Ah, there's a pencil.
Is that really necessary?
Yes, it is, because I've got to move stuff.
Vagaries and secrecy. A robot's a robot, Zimmer, no matter how shiny the paint job. Now, please.
Ignorance and facetiousness. That's all you
No, nothing else on those. So let's check this table.
You can't even imagine the
I'm not seeing a pencil on there.
You know, if you're so smart,
Oh,
maybe
pencils.
you could help us. But no, that never even crossed your mind. Go peddle your selfishness somewhere else.
Fine, but I'm not leaving. Not until I've spoken to Dr. Lee. I'll be here when she's ready to
Oh, come on.
talk real science.
Suit yourself.
So fiddly to pick stuff up in this. Sometimes a blessing, sometimes a curse.
You there. What are you, some kind of... How amusing. You've missed... Ah, a woman of... You'll be searching... You...
Shall we? There are, of course, the raiders.
Alright, cool. But there's no other pencils here, yeah?
Don't go too far away. I'm going to need you to move some equipment shortly.
On any and all stealing, murdering. The so-called Brotherhood of Steel. Don't be fooled.
Nothing in there. Nothing in there.
Connections to the United States Army.
Nothing in the footlocker.
Our armored Boy Scouts are nothing more than common criminals with access to some antiquated technology.
No, nothing around here.
Had the audacity to claim this country's most important
Double check around here just to make sure that I've not missed anything. There's a hot plate back here for some bizarre reason.
those who have left the Brotherhood of Steel, branded
Stop what you're doing. I have something important to discuss with you.
even more so, being in exile. And what about the slavers of Paradise Falls?
Random dip there. Gonna make a save. Anything that goes a little bit like dodgy just for a moment. It's usually your sign that you should probably save just to make sure that you're not going to end up seeking catastrophic consequences of not saving in a while. Alright, cool. So we've gotten that one sorted out.
Restore peace, order, and prosperity to this great nation. And those who oppose us will be
Oh, that was the clinic. No, it wasn't clinic. Another place.
dearest America. We must say farewell. For there is much work to be done. The Enclave never rests.
Nothing there.
Until next time, this is John Henry Eden.
I really hope you're not thinking of breaking into there.
No, love, I'm just trying to find pencils. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Help me find pencils. Bring meaning to my pencil-less existence. I hope you're not thinking of breaking into there. Well, I wasn't thinking about it, but now that you put the suggestion in my head.
Hello.
Hello.
Don't mind me. I'm just taking up space here.
Everything looks okay here.
The Mirelurks have been quiet lately.
Any trouble in this area?
Nothing I contact security for. Tamper with that, and we're going to have a problem.
Yes, pencils.
The Mirelurks have been quiet lately.
This is Enclave.
There we go. Drop all the stuff there.
President John Henry Eden.
Oh, this looks like it could be a good place. Yes, it is. Off to the races. Can't open that. Check behind them, just make sure none have fallen behind them. Nope, that's the one we've already opened. Cool.
Evening.
Hey.
Hey. Cantonili's room. Knew there'd be more in there. Right, just in case, I've taken up another sexy sleepwear. Just in case.
President of the Enclave. President of America. President.
No, no pencils. None there. Wow, someone's got a psycho problem, haven't they? Oh. No.
What's the big idea?
I'm looking for pencils. I don't know what's going wrong with my life. Please just let me get these pencils. I just need them. Please. Please, just a few more pencils, please. I don't have a problem. I just need the pencils. Ooh.
And now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry Eden, straight to your heart. The people under our system, like the
Welcome
king
to
and
the
a monarchy,
Capital Preservation Society.
never dies.
Oh yes, and there's still one Nuka-Cola Quantum I need to get. I'm at 4 at the moment arranged. I thought I had 5, but it turns out I miscounted. Well, rather I thought I had one spare somewhere. It feels like this hall's not been great here. Then again, I have now got the sexy sleepwear, so I'm now at a point where I've got quite a decent amount of things. Hello. Right. Oh, another door to open. We got any goodies in here in the fart room? Nah, no goodies in the fart room. I don't know why they have a room specifically for farting in, but, you know. Post-apocalyptic world, I suppose. Yes.
Not a good idea.
I'm not doing anything, mate. I'm just taking all the pencils. Having a quick goosey underneath the benches. No. Whoa. Bad idea. Nothing in that filing cabinet. That was the fart room again. Don't need to go in the fart room. So many ruined books. Hmm? Oh, an iron on an ironing board. Right, cool. So I think we've gotten good haul out of here. That's the science lab. We want the stairs.
Hey there. I'm President John Henry Eaton, and you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of warmth.
Science lab.
This cold, unreasonable world.
I am. Yeah, even though they look quite happy, it is actually going right up the old. Oh, 1C4 Raz. No, that's not too bad. Oh, that needs to go in there. I'll put the bobby pin in as well. Well, sorry, the bobblehead in. I've got the sexy sleepwear as well. Beautiful, so I should be all good on that front. Yeah, we've already raided there. That's been smashed and grabbed. Go into the stairwell then. Wow! That's a handy extra usage of them. Who knew that a rubber on the end of a pencil can be used in such a way to remove tough to remove stains from the first wash? Right.
And don't let it get empty.
We live in an age of poverty, greed, violence, destruction.
Give me another drink.
Indeed, the very seat
This is
of
the
the
last
federal
one, Trini.
government,
You're
Washington,
too goddamn
D.C.,
drunk.
has been reduced to what is now known
Pencil?
as the Capitol
There was some sort of battle in the city yesterday. The gate guard said the gunfire went on for over an hour.
That's why.
Will do.
Allow the most powerful nation on earth to die.
Me too.
The answer is really quite simple. Incompetence. Incompetence at the highest echelon
Right.
of power.
See if there's any. Yep, there's some on the tables.
Faith in half-wits. Our intrepid leaders had everything they wanted. Power, wealth, prestige.
Come on. There we go.
And it made them lazy, America. Oh, yes, and laziness breeds stupidity. Rest assured, I will not make the mistakes of my predecessors.
No, none there.
John Henry Eaton builds a country. He builds it to last. The American way. And you, my darling America, deserve
No, nothing in there.
I'm Belle Bonnie, and this is... I'll tell you what I tell all... You must be...
No, they've not really got anything that I need.
I'll be right here. You've had too much, Trini. We'll sleep it off in the back.
I'll say when I've had enough. You aren't my mother, Belle, so fuck off.
Wow, that's not very nice, is it? Right, cool. So that's 4 more pencils. And my headset was falling off. Right. Oh, there was a Nuka-Cola in there. We'll grab the Nuka-Cola. It's always nice to grab a Nuka-Cola.
This is the Muddy Rudder. Cause any trouble.
Hey, sister.
And now, one of my inspirations.
Oh. Almost missed that one.
Go find someone else to hit up. Cut it out. Labor disgraces no man. But occasionally, men disgrace labor. Hello again, America the Magnificent. This is...
Yeah, nothing else on this one. I think that's Rivet City sorted.
Or more specifically, your government, dear America. The Enclave. Just who is the Enclave? Why, now that's simple. The Enclave...
Right, so... The memorial poster needs to go back into storage. Have I ever been to a pub and witnessed a fight? Yes. So, right. Have I ever been in a fight? Yes. I went to an all-boys school, and yeah, they would end up having, like, fights pretty regularly break out in that school. As for have I ever been in a pub and witnessed a fight? Yes, I used to end up managing a pub. Like about, God, 15 odd years ago, 15, 16 odd years ago. Like I used to end up basically running a pub. Like it wasn't in my name, but I basically was in there from opening until close, keeping it going. But yeah, you'd end up seeing bits and pieces go on in there. The thing that I really remember is that I joined a new team at a workplace, and I was like, wonderful, this is a lot of fun. You know, let's get to know the new team. They invited me out to the pub, so I was like, brilliant, we'll go to the pub. We'll go to the quiet one, the nice one, because that's where all the nice, but you know, it's rather nice and quiet in there. You can end up having a proper pint. And we were just chatting, and it was just 3 of us left towards the end of the evening, and I looked over at this guy, and I was like, he's going to do something, because you can, like, if you've, like, after a while, you start to sort of pick up on who's going to do something. You're like, yeah, that's going to be the one that does something stupid. And sure enough, he was going, no, I'm not too drunk. You have to serve me. I'm not too drunk. I'm not too drunk. So of course she says no, because he's absolutely wasted, and he waits for his opportunity. She's walking around to the other side, so of course he jumps up and goes over the bar. But before this happens, I'm just like nudging the other two and going like keep an eye on what's happening here, because it was just like we knew, like I was like, I'm not going to be able to take him down myself. Like you need a few people. So of course he jumps over the bar, we spring around, run over, grab him, pull him down, and just basically go like, no, like that's not on, get him outside, everything's all fine. And then he comes back later, and it was just like, mate, seriously, you're done, like why drag it out? But yeah, so there's been instances and things like that in the past, but yeah, sorry to, like, I know I look very soft and everything like that, but no, I live in a rough area. Well, I grew up in a rough area. And somehow ended up being this sort of, like, weird creature. Who knows? But yes. Yes. Right, live split. We have got just over half an hour. 35 minutes. Ah! So, it's not going to be the same for everybody, but usually when you end up witnessing a fight, you end up having multiple things go through your head. Like, if you know one of them, do I need to step in and end up trying to help them out? Or will that end up making the situation worse? Because if you jump in and someone else jumps in, and then someone else jumps in and then someone else jumps in, then it ends up all building on top of each other. Sometimes you just freeze because you don't know what the hell's going on, and it can be so quick that you don't know what the hell is happening, and your brain is just still trying to figure it out and try to process what the hell's going on. Sometimes you'll end up getting a bit too much adrenaline and you will cause the situation to become worse. Like, everyone reacts in different ways. But usually your adrenaline just spikes up. It's quite hard to stay cool when you're witnessing a fight. Not a fight in one of those octagon rings or something like that. Just a random spontaneous fight that you couldn't prepare or plan for. Like, you just didn't see coming. Sometimes you'll end up having like an early indicator of someone's being a bit of a dickhead. And then you go, that dickhead behavior is either going to get them lamped, or someone is going to end up being lamped by them because they're being a dickhead and want to continue being a dickhead. Because unfortunately, people who are dickheads will continue to be dickheads until a bigger dickhead puts them down. Right, let's get back into it.
It is my responsibility to preside over our great democracy. So, as
Right.
welcome home,
This was the trash locker? Yeah, trash locker.
that is to say, I am the voice, heart, and soul
Where's the...
of America. But only together. Together.
I swear I had loads of random items on me.
The way we were before the war. Whole, beautiful, powerful. One enclave, one America.
Do a quick sweep through. Tidy up, yeah. There we go. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bobbleheads.
Until next time, this is John Henry Eden signing off.
And I didn't pick up any new weapons, did I? No, so we're all good on that front. Still need 1 quantum. It's 1 quantum required, and we've done that. The other objectives have been ticked off. Let's dump in our pencils. Not a great total, but hopefully the additionals will end up making up for it. Ah, so you just sort of what? Yeah, no, to be honest, that's probably the best strategy. If someone else can split it up and sort it out, then just let that happen. We've got half an hour left. I think we might try and run a little bit through the Deathclaw Sanctuary, because we only dipped our toes into there. Got the bubblehead and dipped, and that was it. But I think we can probably... I don't know if Garlips would have hidden more pencils in here, but I want to check just to see if there is anything else in here. Just in case there's some extra stuff here. I think this is it, isn't it? Yeah. Double check the map, but... Oh no, there is an absolute ton. Oh, and he got quite far into it, so yeah. There we go. Actually, considering where we are, shotgun. The condition's not great. I don't think I've got, yeah, nothing to repair it with at the moment. Pencil. 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 Right, there we go. So pencil overlook we've done. If I just walked back to the main... No, good. But we are going a route that Garlips didn't go. Back on the yeah, we're back on the Garlips route. Hello! No! Oof. Cool. Already set up the table, so that's dinner time done. I already put the Deathclaw hand onto the red plate, so that's done and dusted. Darn it. Wow, Sausage-tron. Oh, it's put me right back to the start. That's fair.
From the mouth of your president, John Henry Eaton, straight to your heart. Everybody likes a compliment.
Everyone likes accomplices? Stuff it, just pick it all up. Don't worry about it anymore. Right, give it a quick save. I also need to remember that I have to get out of here as well. So whatever time I spend in here, I also need to remember I need to get the hell out of it as well on the other side. Ah! You mug claw. Come on, you mug, where are you? Come on, where are you, mug? Deathclaw, more like Pussy-hole. There, I heard you sneaking up. Pussy-hole. It turns out I was the pussy hole there. get a pretty decent amount of stuff. Oh no! Well, that stim pack I got is already gone. What? I didn't press B again. Damn it. Might be better if I just give up on the Deathclaw. I've already got a couple of pencils from here. If I keep pushing and dying, and I keep pushing and dying, then it'll be completely pointless. Oh, there's a Wastelander here. And raided him, and he's got 3 pencils. Beautiful. It's made it all worth it, hasn't it? Now the question is will we be able to fast travel away? Or will I have to try and wander into a weird area to hope that I can warp away? We'll try and get into little lamplight. Oh! What the hell are you doing here, Enclave soldier? I'll probably fight in the Deathclaws. Whoa! I think we got... Yeah, I think we got rid of everything. Can we travel now? Yes. Now, will we be able to get in? That is the question. Have the kids made it back yet?
You again?
Dagnammit!
Something rather important. The issue at hand is...
If those kids exploded or got eaten on the way here, I'm not going to be happy. They said that they would make it here by themselves.
As to just how I came to be elected to this most illustrious office, or whether or not I had been elected at all. To that I must answer, of course. Of course I was elected.
I don't have any proof that I was elected, but I definitely was elected. I think I was.
Fortunately, in the interest of national security, I'm not at liberty to discuss the details of the election. You understand? But rest assured, I am your president, because the appropriate people of this great nation decided to...
Look, I'm telling you, there's evidence and facts. I definitely won. It was definitely... It's funny, Fallout 3's actually become a better satire as years have gone on. I mean, it's still no Fallout New Vegas, but at least some of the stuff in here is going like, oh... Oh, we got some super mutants. No, doing quick keys. God. Don't set hotkeys to be on the same button as fats. Why is that the default setup? Oh. It's not. You just need to press on the D-pad. For ages I thought it was a case of hit right buffer and the button on the D-pad. Oh, almost did a peekaboo. Peekaboo! I see you! Oh, we have fun. Don't we, folks? We have fun.
And now, one of my inspirational quotes.
Don't all answer at once, it's okay.
John Henry, straight to your heart. Happiness lies in the joy of achievement and the thrill of creative effort.
Nope, still not low enough. That's fine. Yeah, I think we'll use the hunting rifle for the minute because it doesn't use the same ammo as the Lincoln repeater, but it repairs the Lincoln repeater. So if I use this for a bit, it might lower the condition of it, and then I can use it for that. Hopefully we'll be able to... I head back to Paradise Falls. Okay, fine. I head away from that area. Hopefully we should be able to end up fast traveling. 20 minutes remaining.
Sweet America, hello again. This is President Eden. I'd like to have a chat. I've been thinking quite a bit lately about something
Butterflies.
all relate to. Something that is unquestionably, inescapably American.
69. I like those odds.
National pastime, baseball. Or so it had been. That's right, America. Before we were devastated by atomic war, each state had its own
Paradise Falls. Bit of a quiet place now. Oh, here we go.
Welcome, welcome. My name is Crow. You bear the look of one who is haunted, but I am proud. Have a look. See if anything calls out to you. Another satisfied customer. Maybe.
There we go. Get that repaired.
Stay safe.
Just in case anything goes mad over the next couple of minutes. So yeah, they really aren't all wound. Oh, but they are just running away. I don't think Garlips went into Paradise Falls. I mean, I did, and I ended up having a massacre there. You remember me? Oh, that's good. be free, child. Oh, you as well. Go on, go on. Get out. It's that thing where it's just as soon as you see Paradise Falls, you're like, yeah, it's time to get rid of the slavers. Oh, I didn't check around the back of here. Aha!
I'm President John Henry Eden, and you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of warmth and reason in this cold, unreasonable world.
There we go, pencil at the bum then. £25 pencils, decent amount. Oh, I don't think we went in here. Another set of sexy sleepwear, so we could have gotten it even earlier. And another intact garden gnome. I didn't need to steal from that old man. Whoops! But the main thing we're looking for is a Nuka-Cola Quantum. We can get one more Nuka-Cola Quantum, that will be another objective done. It's just finding a bloody final Quantum. You keep it's my republic now!
I give up! I'm getting out of here!
I give up.
I give up! Leave me
I'm getting out of here.
Good, get out of here! I've told you, you kids are free, you can leave! Stay in there! For kids who want to get away from me, they sure do love to follow me around this little place after I've massacred everyone. Now, there was some on the table there, but... Well, you already dug through the safe. Ooh. Any more? Time is getting lower and lower. Need to find somewhere that I can get final quantum. Oh, okay. Oh, enemy kids, I see. Yeah, makes sense. We're able to fast travel now that we've gotten away from the enemy kids. Can't believe it. 4 out of 3. A game with enemy kids. We'll head to the school. That's where they go. already went into the school and there was bugger all there. And I did a sweep earlier, and I'm trying to think to myself, is there anywhere else I could potentially go that would have a good chance of having a Nuka-Cola Quantum? If I could remember where the Nuka-Cola factory is, then I would try and end up going to there. Pencils? No. Vending machine, please have one. No, it's got nothing in it. I must have cleared that one out earlier. Nothing in the skips. Yeah, I went into it earlier on, like it was one of my first locations to go into, and there was just nothing there. It was not very rewarding, and I just felt like I was wasting time in there. Like I'm wasting time now. I could explore Rivet City some more. Let's try Tenpenny. Because I've gone through Tenpenny and I blew Tenpenny's brains out on the roof.
Give me a second. Keep your panties on.
Thank you. Oh, yes! Well, it was worth coming here briefly.
And now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry Eaton. Straight to your heart.
Hello.
The government should not be guided by temporary excitement, but by sober second thought.
Nothing there. Did a run around the back of this place and found nothing. And I don't think I'm going to find anything if I do it again. But that fountain discovery was pretty good. Ah, pencil there. Less than 10 minutes to end up going into Tenpenny's and have a quick look. Don't think I went into here. Please have a quantum. No, can't open that door at all. I think this room's been a bust. Damn. No one in here? Beautiful.
Yes, that's Lot.
Greetings,
And yes,
dearest
I can
America.
see you eyeing
This is
it.
your president, John Henry Eaton. Let's chat, shall we?
No.
We live in an
Nothing in those.
greed, violence, destruction. Indeed, the very seat of the federal government, Washington, D.C., has been reduced to what is now known as the Capital Wasteland. The Capital Wasteland. How did it come to this America?
Yep, nothing there.
Welcome.
No.
Incompetence at the highest
Good to see you.
echelons of power. We put our trust, our faith in
Anyone seen Tenpenny recently?
our intrepid leaders had everything they wanted. Power, wealth.
I definitely didn't try to steal a key off of him, shoot him, and then throw him off the roof. Definitely didn't do that. That was definitely not me.
Rest assured, I will not make the mistakes.
Now I've gone through the bathrooms.
John Henry
One more quantum. All I need is one more Nuka-Cola quantum, and then that is done.
You, my darling America, deserve that. Don't you deserve a future free of war and fear and terrible uncertainty?
Nothing there.
Of course you do. As President of the United States,
Oh.
you have my solemn pledge that I will never rest, until we have what we deserve. A place to truly call home. So remember, the Enclave is working around the clock to return this country to greatness.
No.
All you need is a little patience, a little faith. Till next time, this is your president, John Henry Eden, signing off.
Morning.
It won't take me long to get back to Megaton.
And the way she flirts with all the men? The woman's got no sense of shame. No sense at all, if you ask me.
That's the lobby again. Need to do a quick sweep. I just need to find one more bottle of Nuka-Cola Quantum, and then that's that done and dusted. And it's a great time for my laptop to have also restarted and asked me for my password, so I can't see Twitch chat. Manifesting it, thank you. I'm really bloody hoping. We had Quantum P1 in here earlier, so I'm hoping we've not used up the last of the quantum powers of our man from Tennessee.
Yes.
We got one from there earlier. Oh no, 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 no. I don't think I'm going to get one in time.
Charm, I'm sure.
Good to see you.
Hello again, America. This is John Henry Eden.
Why is she running?
There are some things we should talk about.
Welcome to Tenpenny Tower.
Let's talk about government, shall we? Or more specifically, your government, dear America. The Enclave. Just who is the Enclave? Why, now that's simple.
Oh, come on. We've just got to find one Nuka-Cola Quantum.
Is your sister, your aunt, your friend, your neighbor. And well, yes.
The worst thing is, I thought I had 5. I thought I had one stashed away in one of the lockers somewhere. And when I went to look for it, it was like, ah. Guess I didn't.
So, as your president, I am the voice and the heart and soul of the Enclave. That is to say, I am the voice, heart, and soul of America. But only together. Together can we hope to...
Right, I think what I'm going to do... It's daytime, so I'm going to see if I go to Megaton, I see if I can do some trading. They might have one. Please give me one. No!
No, my America. We must part. Restoring the greatest country in the world to its former glory.
Supplies.
That takes time, even for the Enclave. Until we meet again, this is your president, John Henry Eden, signing off.
Correct side supply. Please tell me you've got a Nuka-Cola. Come on, Moira.
Hey.
Yep. quickly check to see if we've got any pencils knocking around. Empty, empty, empty. Don't know what I was expecting.
This is President Eden, and it's time with that. We're going to have a Did you know there are those amongst us
90 seconds. Oh, criminy, yes, you're right.
order and security. These radical malcontents don't care about you. They don't care about America. All they care about is fulfilling their own selfish desires.
Right, 1 minute remaining. We're not going to get the quantum. I know that much, right?
Shall we? There are, of course, the raiders, those anarchistic ruffians who...
Right, got the sexy sleepwear. Is there anything else we need to do? Yep, put the pencils that we've just acquired into the locker. Right, cool. I think that is time for the time being. Oh, right. So, 447 pencils. Gnome is done. Nuka-Cola Quantum missing 1. Such a bugger. We got 4 on there, missing the 5th. Dinner was served. A plate, knife and fork, and a deathclaw hand, all on the table. There had to be one right at the very end that I could have picked up for an extra one. If I miss out on a position by 1, I am gonna go, no way. Sod's law. Right. We've got 6 bobbleheads. And the bedroom was tidied. And a plunger is in there. And the food has been put in here as well. But for now, stream, we must part. Yeah, I thought I'd end up giving a little bit extra, you know. I thought I'd give a little bit of an extra treat within there. Thought I'd be friendly for once, you know. Be friendly and nice. Not like I usually am. Oh, but... my goodness, right. I will have to count up all of that gubbins. Work it all out. And see where I come on the leaderboard. I am predicting probably quite 16, 17, I think. Somewhere around there. 18, somewhere around there. 19, somewhere around there. Around somewhere. At least in somewhere. Somewhere around there. But I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's been popping in this evening. A massive thank you to Quantum P1 for the raid. Thank you, Markman, for keeping me company in these final moments of madness and desperation and hoping for the best. Trying to find a final Quantum, Nuka-Cola Quantum, not a Quantum P1. We had a raid from him. It was beautiful. Hey, welcome on in, Stormy. Hey, no. Thank you. Like, I'm glad I got through it as well. We got the stuff. We got the things. Stuff had happened. Hello, me. When will I be streaming again? I'm probably going to be streaming again pretty soon, to be honest. I've got a lot of things I need to do. I've got RSSS, Realistic Summer Sports Simulator. That's the next one on the wheel. So episode 2 of the Wheel of Struggles season 7 will be coming soon. I've also got I've got to do a run of Matt Hazard because I need to test how this new setup and layout works with the Series X. So I'll be doing a run on that. exactly. It will be hazard time as we do another speedrun of Eat Lead, The Return of Matt Hazard, and I try to get the world record back. Try to. Probably won't. Let's be honest, it won't happen. But I can hope. So, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's ended up being in here tonight. It's always a pleasure to see and hear from you all. Shall we hope if the credits will work tonight? I mean, I'm hoping they'll work, but let's see what happens. So, I've been Mr. Matt Internet. That was the Wheel of Struggle, Fallout 3 pencils, and you've been tremendously excellent. I will see you again at some point in the very near future, but for now, it's bye for now.
Mr. Matt Internet is the worst streamer on Twitch.